Hello everybody, my name is Dallin Norris, welcome back to another one of my videos, and now I am really sorry about this one because I really tried to get my recording studio or my recording application to record the battle, but it was so choppy and it was so inaudible and just you couldn't watch it because you wouldn't understand what's going on. I'm just gonna verbally explain what happened in my week 1 battle for the ATBA. So I apologize for not having the actual video, but I'm gonna go play by play since I have pretty much the rundown of how a lot of it went down. So good thing I have my noggin, right? So I'm gonna go over kind of just first off what I built and why I built it. So this is kind of just like going through it, so don't mind me stuttering a bit. No, I'm trying to think of a lot of stuff. So first of all, I wanted to bring Urshifu because he's really strong, and the opponent's team consisted of a lot of water. So I was like, okay, does this guy get any water coverage? He got Thunder Punch. I was like, perfect. My opponent did indeed have a Dracovish though, so I was really afraid of that. Honestly, I was like, okay, Urshifu really can't touch that. So if he leads Dracovish, I can U-turn. But I was like, okay, worst case scenario, if he has a Dracovish, I'm just going to switch out. I wanted to run Band because Banded, Surging Strikes, Thunder Punch pretty much OHKOs a lot of the Pokemon on his team. His team consisted of Dracovish, Pelipper, Toxtricity, Miltank. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. Centiskorch, Pelipper, if I didn't say, Barraskewda. So he had a lot of water types and a lot of physically strong water types. So I wasn't really like surprised that I might just get like cucked by a lot of the mons. So his team was Dracovish, Barraskewda, Pelipper, Toxtricity, Centiskorch, Miltank, Rhydon, Thwackey, Volibite, and Beheeyem. So I look at this, I'm like, okay, he's not the fastest set of people in the world, but if he sets up that rain, I'm in trouble, which isn't difficult on a Pelipper because Pelipper is Drizzle. So I was looking at this and I was saying to myself, okay, let's bring Urshifu because he can break through Miltank. He can pretty much OHKO majority of his team with Surging Strikes minus Grookey or did I say Grookey? Did I just say Grookey? Oh, not Grookey. Thwackey. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I didn't say Grookey. I forgot the middle evolution. So Thwackey, probably Pelipper, probably Dracovish. I'm probably not Barraskewda. I know Barraskewda is pretty frail, but I don't think he gets in rain. Maybe he gets OHKO'd by Surging Strikes. But Barraskewda has a lot of moves. I was not gonna have Urshifu in on that Pokemon, so I was like, okay, let's have Urshifu bring U-turn for Pivot. Let's bring Surging Strikes because it's just that strong. Close Combat will OHKO majority of his mons just because it's banded and it's just stab and it's really strong. And then Thunder Punch covers Barraskewda, covers Pelipper. So I was like, okay, I'm pretty covered. Next I brought Ninetales and Sandslash, kind of paired them up together. I brought Aurora Veil, Freeze Drive, Moonblast, and Blizzard on the Ninetales, and I brought it Scarfed. And the reason that is because I wanted Freeze Dry to kill Dracovish as a revenge killer, but like if he brought Bandit, it wouldn't work because he'd just switch out anyways. Because I know he could probably one-shot Ninetales. Ninetales isn't that bulky. But Freeze Dry, Scarfed can definitely kill a Dracovish. I had Aurora Veil, just if I needed to get it off. I have Moonblast to cover a lot of the mons that were there. Blizzard as well, just if I didn't want to Freeze Dry, I had Blizzard to deal with Thwackey if he brought it. There wasn't too much Ninetales could really do. Freeze Dry was kind of like the biggest thing for me at this game. Sandslash is just the byproduct of Ninetales Snow, which is really good for me because I don't have sashes. I can break sashes. Iron Head, Triple Axle, Rapid Spin, Earthquake. I know he had Miltank for Stealth Rocks, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna bring rapid spin. I'll get my speed up if need be. I have Iron Head, Triple Axle, two really solid abilities. I have Earthquake for things like the Toxicity, and then the other two moves are just there for stab and just really strong and possible flinch. I brought Leftovers just to help me sustain myself against, I don't know, if I swap into rocks or something. And then I brought Licky Licky, and Licky Licky was mostly my tank. I just wanted Licky Licky for the cleric options, the heal bell to get rid of statuses, because I know they had Pelipper, which could have access to toxic, I think, Scald, which is access to burn. The Milk Tank has Thunderwave, I believe. So a lot of stuff's could have, like Will-O-Wisp burn. I didn't want to get burnt. I didn't want to get paralyzed. I wanted my speed. I wanted my damage. So I brought Hubel, brought Wish, because it's really nice to get someone back some healing. Seismic Toss, and Seismic Toss is just nice chip damage. Licky Licky's a healthy boy. As you can see by the stats, it has a lot more of the HP than or defense than the HP. So it's really thick. So I know a lot of the physical mons on their side couldn't really do too much against Licky Licky here. Lorantis, I was just like speaking with my friend Nate about it. I was like, dude, do I just bring Lorantis this game? He's a lot of grass types, and like he like Lorantis gets knockoff and leech life and superpower. He's just like, yeah, dude, you can kill Thwacky, you can kill Miltank, you can kill Behemoth, you can kill Barraskewda. I was like, alright, let's try it. So I brought superpower, knockoff, leaf blade, leech life, and I brought an assault vest because of all like the toxicity, because of the Pelipper. A lot of some special attacking mods, even the Behemoth. So I wanted to make sure I had that, just so if I had Lorantis on the field, slow but deadly, really deadly. And then last but not least, I brought Galarian Slowbro because I was like, you know what, I want to see him shine. I want to see what he can do here. Slow, but like quick draw, and I brought Quick Claw along with it. So I was like, this is gonna be spicy, I could tell. So I went in and I brought Shell Sidearm, I brought Scald, Psychic, and Ice Beam. So Shell Sidearm was just it's a really strong poison type attack for him, and it just does more damage based on their defense or special defense, which is crazy. And then Scald is for burning, it does more damage than the rain. Psychic kind of just who is their psychic type? Oh no, Psychic for like the toxicity, and just a lot of stab damage. The only thing that's he can really, I mean, yes, Ice Beam, he can touch the Volby, but a lot of these moves are just cover for a lot of his mods, and I was just really excited to test out Slowbro and see what he could do, since I've never really seen Slowbro in action before. So I was like, yes, we get to see what happens. So let me kind of go into what he bought. So he brought, that's not what I wanted to do. So he bought Miltank, he bought Barraskewda, he bought Centiskorch, he brought Toxtricity. Yeah, that version. He bought the yellow version. I forgot what I think I can't remember the name of it. Amped Up is that what it is? It has low key and amped up. Is that what it is? Or high key? I forget. He brought. That's not what I wanted to click on. Why do you click on French? Don't do that. Who else he brought? He brought Rhydon. Right. He brought Rhydon. And he brought Behemoth. So I saw this and I immediately kind of like jumped in joy a little bit because I didn't see the Pelipper and I didn't see the Dracovish. So I knew that Ninetales wasn't going to be a super necessity for me, because there was no Dracovish to freeze dry. So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, what do I do against this team? Like, what? I was not expecting there to be no. Like, I thought there was gonna be 3 water types. So Barraskewda isn't gonna have the Swift Swim, and so he's gonna um, probably have to rely on a band and just his natural speed. So I was looking at this and I was like, okay, what do I do into this? And I think I led with, oh god, I can't even remember who I led with. Right, I led with Urshifu. I led with Urshifu because pretty much I was like, all right, if he goes Miltank, I just close combat. If he goes Barraskewda, I just Thunder Punch, and then hope he doesn't kill me with something. Scorch, I think I just like Surging Strikes, Toxtricity. I can like Surging Strikes. Ride on Surging Strikes, Behemoth, U-turn. Like, he deals so well with all these mons, like, kind of Barraskewda. So I led Urshifu, and he led with Behemoth. And this thing, I was just like, okay, what does this thing get? And I was like, okay, it probably has analytics, so don't really know what to expect here. And I immediately hit U-turn, and I go into Lurantis. And then I get hit with like a psychic, I think it was. So I was like, ouch, and it did a lot of damage because of analytic. Was it 1.3 times? So analytic did a lot of damage, and then Lurantis used knockoff to kill Behemoth, so Behemoth was pretty much gone. A kill for Lurantis. Then he goes into can't remember who he went into. I think he went into the. I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember how everyone died and everything of that sort. Okay, I'll just go off of what I can remember. Like, again, I'm sorry for the really obnoxious fact of there not being able to be a battle to be seen. So I think Barraskewda came in. It was either Barraskewda or Scorch, and I swapped into no, he swapped into Miltank, and then I swapped into I think I was at Slowbro or something. And then it was a back and forth, and pretty much Slowbro got like 5 quick claw or quick draws off, so he always went first and just smacked Miltank. It was honestly really unfortunate for my opponent, but it was really lucky on my side. So like Miltank died to Slowbro. I think Barraskewda killed Lurantis with like a drill run. And then Toxtricity came in, Urshifu came in, and just Surging Strike Toxtricity into the next dimension. And then there was a Rhydon, and then I sent in Lurantis, and oh no, Lurantis didn't die yet to Barraskewda, but Slowbro, I think, ended up dying to Barraskewda. He either died to Barraskewda or Rhydon, but Rhydon came in and I had Lurantis in. And Lurantis killed Rhydon. And then Barraskewda came in. I believe Urshifu killed Barraskewda. Urshifu got 3 kills. Lurantis got 2 kills. Slowbro got 1 kill. That's what I remember. So Slowbro killed Miltank. Urshifu killed Scorch, Barraskewda, Toxtricity. Yeah, I believe so. I'm saying that like that's what I think I remember. So Barraskewda ended up dying to Urshifu, I believe, and then Scorch also ended up dying to Urshifu. I'm really sorry that you guys couldn't like actually see the battle. It was kind of just, it wasn't that like, I don't want to say it wasn't close because it was just really lucky that I was able to get all those quick long, quick draw offs on Slowbro. But that was really fortunate because I was able to go straight through the mill tank without a problem. Ninetales and Sandslash didn't even die. But they didn't even touch the field, to be honest. These two didn't touch the field. Licky Licky died to Barraskewda. It was either Barraskewda or... No, Licky Licky died to Centiskorch. Lurantis died to Barraskewda. Slowbro died to... It was either Barraskewda or it was Centiskorch. One of those two. But these three lived. Urshifu's like at the top, one of the top few in the leaderboard for kills now. So Urshifu honestly did so much damage, so much more than I was expecting. So I was really happy about that. But that was pretty much the battle. We won 3-0. And I'm sorry that you guys couldn't really see the battle for itself, because I wanted there to be more action in this, but there was nothing really I could do. So as it stands, Urshifu's 3-0, Ninetales is 0-0, Sandslash is 0-0, Licky Licky's 0-1, Lurantis is 2-1, Slowbro is 1-1. So I really like the team so far. Next week's going to be a lot harder. What I'm going to do for next week is I'm going to try my best to get the battle actually recorded. If not, I'm going to have to try and do this again. And I'll actually write down the play-by-play as it goes. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I get an actual battle for you guys to watch. But yeah, so this should be up around the Saturday of like the first Saturday of September, and then you guys should be getting a second battle during the following week. So expect this should be going on the 5th, and then a week later will be the week 2 battle, and that's when you'll know if I succeeded or not in it. But if you guys have any suggestions on a video for in between the weeks, I will be gladly willing to kind of just make one. Also, I'm trying to learn how to edit videos. If anyone has any recommendations for how they edit or what they use to edit that's like relatively user friendly that I could start to learn, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you guys so much for that. But other than that, that's gonna be it. The Pastoria Aquatails won their first week 3-0 against Endless Electric, and I look forward to going next week against, I believe it is the Minnesota Spikings, I believe they're called. So I know it's Mr. Roggenbogen himself. I'm really excited to play against them. I don't think I've ever played against them, maybe once in like years ago, but I'm really excited, looking forward to that battle, hopefully with gameplay next time. But again, let me know if you have any suggestions down below for editing, any tips of any sort. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night.